Alex Jones will eat what? So just the other day on Friday, if I'm correct, Alex Jones was on his show Infowars, and he had a lot to say about his neighbors. We got the footage. Here it is.
I'll admit it. I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm just going to be honest. My superpower is being honest. I've extrapolated this out, and I won't have to for a few years since I got food and stuff. But I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up and gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. My daughters aren't starving to death.
Oh, my God.
I'll eat my neighbors. See, my superpower is being honest. I'll eat your ass.
I'm sorry. His superpowers is being honest. That's what his superpower is. And the one thing I love is that he literally is looking. It's like he has this moment of like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'd do that. It's the craziest thing. Excuse me. I digress. Let's continue.
I will. I'm combat model, optimum self-sufficiency, probably the leader. The point is have you thought about that yet? Because I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up my neighbor, how I'm going to haul him up by a chain and chop his ass up? I'll do it. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass.
I will eat your ass. Okay. Wow. All right. Alex Jones, if you don't already know, is a very colorful character. He is definitely a conspiracy theorist. He has a lot of interesting theories in regards to what's going on in the world. A lot of people watch him. A lot of people watch him. Holy cow. People watch his ass, and it's unbelievable. So he went live on his show, and he said, I will literally eat my neighbors. Fellas, what's your think?
Can they get restraining orders on him for saying stuff like that? I mean...
You know, that's a very good question.
I hadn't thought about that, but they should.
Inquiring minds would like to know as well. I would definitely like to know, because that is some wild stuff. That is some wild stuff for him to go, you know what? Thought about it. Yeah, I would eat my neighbors. I'll just go over there, just string them up, gut them. Eat
the
them
way
for
he's
dinner.
saying it, that's premeditated murder, right?
Yeah, well, it's extreme. It's definitely extreme. And I mean, and the funny thing is okay, if this was Howard Stern saying something like this, you know for a fact he's making a joke. You see what I'm saying? But then Alex Jones, it's how he's delivering what he's saying. Alex Jones, you already know, is just really intense about everything he says. He screams, he yells, he's Alex freaking Jones. You know what I mean? There is no substitute with him. There is no watered down version of Alex Jones. Shoot. The funny thing is I was just checking out some other footage of him, and I was just watching him with like Piers Morgan a long time ago. And he had it on his site. I actually went and checked out his site. Yes, I went to his Infowars site because I just wanted to see what the heck this guy's been up to, right? So he had this thing, and it's been like 6 years. This is like a 6-year-old video. And he puts it up on his page like this is his proudest moment, where he's losing his mind on Piers Morgan's show, just going off on him about gun rights and everything. Obviously, we're not talking about any of that stuff right now. But you can tell that his demeanor is serious. He's dead ass serious. Homeboy dead ass. He's not trying to be like, oh, I'm just joking, guys. He literally had it. That was so matter of fact of him being like, yeah, I'd eat my neighbors. I'd eat them. Like, that's some serious
stuff. I'm
stuff.
going after Karen first.
Right.
And I'm going after Chad.
He literally was like, if I have to feed my children, I will go next door, string them up, and cut out some fillets out of their bodies, out of their bodies. You know what I'm saying? That's some crazy stuff. And for him to say it like that out loud is insane. That's insane. That's insane. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand what he's trying to say in the other context of I will do anything for my children so that they survive. I'll do anything to make sure that my children are fed. But that's all he has to say. All he has to say is that. He doesn't need to say, I'll go to the extreme of I will go next door to murder and cut up my neighbors just so that my daughters are fed. That's a little extreme, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's always been up for debate how much he's, playing it up for the cameras.
Yeah.
I mean, he went through a divorce a while back. He has children. Amazingly, someone had sex with that man and procreated with him.
Yeah.
But he has kids. They had a custody battle, and the whole crux of the custody battle was basically, is what you see of him on his channel really him, or is he a different person behind closed doors?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
that'd be funny.
I don't know. It ended up with his wife, I think, was awarded the right to decide where the children live. So I guess the court, in the eyes of the court, he's a little out there.
Well, it's a funny thing is that's the other reason why I was digging deep, was because on Twitter I was checking out her page. I'm forgetting her name right now, but she was saying that she was tweeting that video where he's like, I'll eat their ass. Yeah, I'll go next door. She literally said, and I can't see my children. So she literally can't see her children, apparently. Or like there's a court order where she's not allowed to see her children, or it's supposed to be, I don't know, something in regards to their custody battle that they have going back and forth. But so not really. He has the children. She does not. At least from the tweet that I saw, unless things change in the past 3 days. But 3 days ago, he went out of his way to say, yeah, I'll go next door and it'd be funny if he's like, yeah, I'll go over next door and I will eat your ass. And the cameras go off. He's like, was that good? Was that good? Did he like that? But was that a little too extreme? I'm just curious because I'm so scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, clearly this is the dude every day, all day. I don't even understand it.
He in the last few years, like Infowars has been dropped from like Facebook, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Like they've lost their social media platforms, mainly due to him saying that, what was it? Newtown, the Newtown massacre was staged.
Yes.
But, they've lost their social media thing, but I liked it when they were on social media, because if you saw that somebody liked Infowars, like if you saw one of your friends like Infowars on Facebook, then you could just discount everything they say wholesale.
Of course.
You just be like, oh, that person's an insane person.
Yeah.
I'll just ignore them. They're an Alex Jones fan.
Right.
I'll leave them alone. But now you don't know.
Your friend is going, who liked the Infowars. My wife is pregnant. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. Anything he says.
Right.
Water is good for you. Bold-faced lie. Bold-faced lie. I'm totally kidding. But, yes, Infowars is definitely interesting. Now, the funny thing is that I'm watching these things. I'm watching some of his clips, right, on his page. I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm doing a deep dive because I want to see who this guy is, and I haven't seen or heard about him in a long time since he got kicked off of YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, the whole nine, right? Obviously, he's doing everything on his website, and what blows my mind is, look, you got to see the production that he has. The stage, the set that he has is massive. It is gorgeous. And I'm sitting there going, there are people that are financially backing this crazy person. There's no way he can have a stage like that, a set like that, without some serious monies. That's some serious, he's securing the bag hard. So you're going, I'm sorry. I'm looking at all this stuff and I'm like, somebody out there, somewhere out there, somebody believes his ass. Seriously. It's weird. And he's making loads of money. Like monies. There's no way you can have that set without having crap tons of money. But anyway, definitely a crazy moment for Alex Jones, but what else is new? Isn't Alex Jones' show completely just a whole bunch of crazy to begin with? Isn't it just him screaming on the microphone with his voice that sounds like his vocal cords have been dragged through gravel and glass and salt and Tabasco sauce, I'll eat your ass. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll eat your ass. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. It's
I
like
mean,
Mike Tyson,
it's
you know what I'm saying?
entertaining to see his spiral, you know, to
Yes.
see him like lose all of his platforms and then like have that custody battle with his ex-wife. He was just popped for like DWI a couple months ago. Like, it's just, I mean, there is an entertainment kind of, what do they call that? Schadenfreude to watching him kind of fall down the ladder. But it's, isn't he the one that thought that chemtrails were making the frogs gay or something like that?
I mean, there's been so many different headlines that come from that are like attached to Alex Jones. I just don't know what to even recount anymore from it, because it's almost like Onion headlines.
Right.
You know, we're like, is this really?
Right.
Like, really?
Now, Woodgrain says, shout out to Woodgrain. What's up, my brother? He says on YouTube, he says some stuff Alex says has validity. I don't know. And I got to say this. I think it all goes down to how it is delivered. It's about delivery. You can get foie gras or filet mignon or caviar delivered to you, but I don't think you're going to really enjoy the taste of it if you're getting smacked in the face while you're eating it. So I think it's all about delivery. Like I said, if this was me talking about going to my neighbor and killing my neighbor, which would never come out of my mouth, except just now, but just for example, you know for a fact, the delivery of it is, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Whereas he has a look on his face of, I've literally thought about this and I'm okay with doing some cannibalism. Fully. If it was Howard Stern, shoot. If it was Anderson Cooper, man, if it was Sean Hannity, sure it'd be delivered in a different way. Like I said, Alex Jones, it's all about your delivery, bruh. That one came off a little weird, little strange.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.